Hello everybody, this is Skyla Cara here, aka Sundance Wolf, coming to you on my character Sundance Wolf to talk to you about the Chinese New Year event in Neverwinter called the Feast of Lanterns. It's a very fun event. This is the third time they've done this, to the best of my knowledge, and each year they have different prizes. So this year is the year of the ox. So the first year they did this, it was the year of the boar. Last year was the year of the rat. So they give out different prizes depending on what festival, what holiday it is, what year it is for them, for the Chinese calendar. And so we're going to get started. I'll show you how to get this thing going. So start off going in the southeast corner of PE at the event platform right here. There's the big tree. There's your big visual there. This is where the mount platform used to be. Mount platform's now over here. The event platform used to be this little space up here, but now Sergeant Knox sits there. And so you want to come down to this area right here on your map. So zooming out so you get a big picture. Come down here, right here, and talk to the festival people. So just gonna do a little intro. I'm not gonna sit here and listen to her talk because you guys can just experience that for yourselves if you want. I'm just gonna skip through the dialogue. So she's gonna give you a couple quests, learn about the Feast of Lanterns. We're just gonna skip through, talk to this dude. And then they're going to give you a couple of quests. So these quests are really easy. And whoops, let's open up our journal and take a look real quick here, shall we? So Nightly Fireworks is going to give you... Sorry, dude, gonna shut you up for a minute, buddy. Nightly Fireworks gives lunar coins, going to give 5 and 1 a day ox coins. Red Envelopes is going to give you 7 lunar coins and 1 a day ox coins. So these are repeatable quests, and but once a day you're going to get these companion tokens. Basically, you're going to give you the companion. The Year of the Ox, by doing the start of the event, is going to give you 12 plus a mochi and Niang. I'm not sure how to say that, honestly. I'm sorry. So anyway, I'll give you some treats. We're just going to call them treats. Alright, so the red envelope quest is wicked easy. And we just go over here and we talk to like 4 little adventurers around Protector's Enclave. I have this loop memorized at this point because I just have done it so many times on previous years and on my previous tune. I did get the mount. They introduced a mount this year, just like last year. The first year they did not have a mount, but last year and this year they have introduced a mount. Or was it last year they didn't have a mount and the year before they did? I don't remember now. I'm assuming actually it was the first year because it was the year of the boar and we had a boar mount, and last year was the year of the rat, and I don't remember there being a mount to go with the rat. So I think that makes more sense, that the boars were together and the rat was by itself. So we can wander around. You can also get some appearance change stuff. I'm a little disappointed that there's no fashion, however. There's really cool fashion that I would have thought would be nice for the players, and a big money grab, because if they put those in like the Zen market, people would probably charge Zen, go crazy for it. Maybe some dye packs to go with it to get the colors of the event or something. Like the Lyra event actually has these colors, the red, blue, and yellow colors. So that might be a suggestion, Debs, for next year. Add some fashion, add some dye packs. That would be kind of a money grab, I would think, for the Zen store. Nudge, nudge, poke, poke. So we're doing our second little quest here, the fireworks thing. Do. They have fixed this compared to last couple of years or whatever. They were kind of glitchy before. I think last year they kind of perfected this. It used to be they were only lit up not per person, it was per interaction, which was really crappy because if you had a lot of people trying to do it, everybody would like kind of hover over and couldn't get it, and you'd be trying to get it, couldn't get it, and another player would come in and quick grab it and you wouldn't be able to get it. So that was a little frustrating, but now it's better. Everybody can interact with the same fireworks, and it doesn't disappear on you, so it's nice, at least from what I've found. It's much more quality of life, a better quality of life. Alright, we're going to turn these in. We're going to look at our shop. Alright, so here's this gorgeous mount. He's beautiful. I was actually very impressed with the look of him. He's very cool. My only disappointment is that he's very small. He's like half the size of a horse, which Ox Ox is not a breed of cattle. It just means that it's a fixed male that's been docile, trained, etc. So here's our little companion. He's actually very tiny. He's an augment. I was hoping he'd be bigger. He gives hit points, defense, and power, fortification, and offense power is the Ox Stoat's instinct, so 20% chance on encounter to stun your target for 3 seconds. Not particularly useful on a boss, but it's better than the usual 10% they usually give us, 10% chance. He's kind of cute. And you can also get your appearance change weapons like before in previous years, weapons and offhand. If your character class has one appearance and doesn't have the other, like for example the cleric, the wizard, the warlock, and the barbarian, theirs are going to be more expensive because you're only buying one instead of two. Pally has a shield and a sword, fighter the same thing. Ranger has bow and I don't know if they're axes. I think they might be hatchets or axes or something. But you can check it out for yourselves. We're going to turn in these quests and we're going to finish this intro quest here. Yes, we're going to skip ahead. Alright, now we pass this in. We've learned fully about the event. We're getting our lunar coins and some goodies here, some buffs. He's gonna, so the envelope quest I recommend. I'm gonna stop him from talking even though I like listening to them talk. He's gonna give 2 quests this time. And I love his dog quest. I love listening to his dialogue. So now we're gonna open up our journal and we're gonna look at our repeatables. So the nightly fireworks is gonna give 5 lunar coins. The red envelope is gonna give 7 coins. And the cowardly dog gives 12. This one gives the most, but it's the most pain in the butt one to do because the dogs are hidden and they don't stay out for very long. So I highly recommend, if you are farming this event, just do the red envelope over and over and over again. Because look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that about 30 times and you get your ox or your mochi or your whatever you would like, or your weapons. And stuff like that. So I'm just going to run around a little bit so we can see if we can find one of these dogs. It's very helpful to put your sound on because they actually do whine. They do this little whimper, little whimper thing, because you're supposed to be comforting them from the sound of the fireworks. Let's see if we can find one. Here, doggy. And I'm probably in a high pop zone where a lot of people have been interacting with them and all the dogs have been saved and comforted, and there's no dogs for me. So, but I'd like to find at least one for you guys. Oh, there's one. There's a puppy. There he is. It's sometimes hard to hear them over the fireworks, but you just pet the dog and he's like, okay, I'm okay now, and he gets up and he's fine. So you have to do that to like 5 dogs, and you'll actually unlock, let me get to the event thingy here. You will unlock the pet emote, which is kind of fun. You can do it on your pets or your friends with consent. This is the boar shoat from the first year. He is adorable. Sadly, he's not in the Zen store this year. The rat pup is in the Zen store. He's also very, very cute. I love rats, so... Let's see, I think this one gives armor pen and stuff. Oh, accuracy, deflect crit was that one. So our 2 new little companion and mount are here. This is the mount from the year of the boar. So yes, it does confirm their year of the boar. So he was the first year, not last year. And there's our other mount that we're going to go for this year because he's pretty and we like him. So that's that. So again, I recommend, just if you want to go for this stuff, the easiest way is to just go in circles doing that red envelope quest just over and over and over again, about 30 times or so, maybe less depending on how many coins you had left over from last year. You can do that. And I'm going to hop to my main tune right now to show you the mount. Whee! Do, 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 do. I like this music. It's fun. It's very pretty. And it's unique. You don't hear this. Sorry, I do not have character names turned off on this character. Here's how to do it for you watching here. Yeah, 'cause some people don't like to be in videos unless you have their consent. So I like to try and turn that off just in case people are like, I didn't want to be in your video. I'm like, okay, sorry. I've never had that happen, but just in case, just respect. But anyway, okay, off topic, we're rambling. So this is the mount. He's pretty. Again, he's a little small, in my opinion, because oxen are not necessarily a breed of cattle. They are, like I said before, they are fixed males that have been trained and are very docile and hard workers. So obviously you're not going to use a cow because you're going to milk a cow and breed a cow, and whereas an oxen is not really useful for that other than, you know, whatever. The obvious things. But that's why I'm kind of disappointed in his size. I was expecting this big, burly cow thing, but he's like barely the size of this wolf. You know, he's just barely bigger than this wolf that I'm next to here. He's not very big. So that was a little disappointing. But he's beautiful. I'm very happy with his movement. He has a nice little gait. He has a very smooth gait. It's not like the boar where you feel like you're bouncing all around. He's very smooth with his gait. I was hoping he'd do kind of like a moo or something, but he doesn't really make any sounds. He just kind of bucks, rears and bucks. It's like boop. He's very cute. My only other critique of him would be the way we are sitting on his back. You don't ride any animal leaning forward like this unless you're physically going over a jump or an obstacle. You lean back, you sit up straight, kind of like this dude on this Yankee that's on my friends list that's just rode by. You kind of lean back a little bit when you're riding a mount. You don't lean forward because if you lean forward, you're going to end up on the ground. So I would fix that if possible, but I don't think they will. But anyway, that's a suggestion in the future devs, that you don't ride a mount leaning forward like this in this position, or you're ending up with your face in the skull of the animal if they rear, or you're going to end up on the ground because you're looking at the ground, and when you look at the ground, you end up on the ground. That's just the rule of riding. The other critique I would say, devs, since we're on the topic, is this is not a trot. If I do this, this is not trotting. This is still cantering. We are cantering here. We are loping. I would change it to like lope or something, the wording, because a trot is a 2-beat 1-2 1-2 1-2 step, not a lope. So gallop and lope or something like that would be kind of cool, or gallop or canter or slow or fast, but just call it a trot is not accurate. That's just that's one of my pet peeves since they changed the mount speed. But one other positive thing I am going to say about this mount is, as you can notice, you can see my fabric on my clothing. They didn't program it out like they do on most other mounts. And I believe they did this because the fabric was like twisting around when you were riding on a mount. It would twist. But there was a simple way to fix that I used to do all the time. Just do a 360. Do a 360 and your fabric would fix itself. So maybe programming, you can have something to do with that to fix it in the future, that maybe when the mount comes up, do some kind of 360 animation or something to fix the fabric so it doesn't twist all around. So this made me very happy because I was very disappointed in not having capes on mounts. And look, my glorious cape is showing on this mount, which makes me extremely happy. This is another quality of life thing that I miss, riding my horses, seeing my beautiful cape dyed to match my armor and my horse flowing in the breeze as I ride along, that I really like. So I don't know if they'll ever bring that back. It's been like 3+ years since they took that away, but it is still available on the owlbear mount. It's available on Toothsome, the big worm, and available on this guy, apparently. So happy! I'll probably ride him for a while because he's pretty. So fun things, fun buffs. I should probably go over the buffs before I end this video, just so that you guys can see what these things actually do. So we go into the store. So fireworks you don't really need. That's just a fun little decoration. So the mochi increases your power and your hit points. This increases your crit chance and your deflect chance. So yeah, not bad buffs depending on what you need for your character. I'm probably not going to buy them because I usually don't use them, but that's not to say that you can't. Anyways, so that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching my video, and good luck with the farming. Remember, do not miss a day of this event for the daily quest. The repeatable envelope quest and the comforting the dogs and the fireworks you can do every day, multiple times a day, to get your mount within an hour or so. You could literally get it within about an hour, maybe a little longer depending on how fast you are. It's not that bad. And then the other one, if you do not miss a day, you will get at the end this cute little companion that's wandering around right here that you can see. This little cute augment. He's a little too small for my liking. He looks more like a vanity pet. I thought that he would be bigger, just like I thought the mount would be bigger, but that's okay. He's still really, really cute, and I'm definitely going to get him. So that's all I got, guys. Enjoy this event. Enjoy the Year of the Ox. Have fun. Get some stuff. Woohoo! I will see you next time. Bye!